All right, so I want to share something with you guys that I actually probably shared on my Facebook page. I think this situation happened about um, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I can't even remember. I think when you get traumatic things that happen to you in your life, you kind of like just want to wish them away. So these are one of those things that I kind of wanted to wish away, and didn't want to feel as if I was also looking stupid. But I shared this with my brother last night, and one of my best friends today, because she was like, Toni, you never told me this. And I've been seeing all these videotapes and stuff going around about women and being protected, and so I just want to share this with you, something that happened to me about 5 or 6 years ago. I came out of a cab over at was getting ready to get in the cab rather, over by SIR Studios. I'm a singer, and we had one of those wedding band showcases. Of course, it's late, and I don't jump on the trains late at night, so I said, let me just grab this cab. And I had my little suitcase with me. Cab stops, and I jump in. I'm lively. I'm on the phone with my friend Prima Donna. We just yapping. So I said, take me to Brooklyn. I live in Brooklyn, blah, blah, blah. So the guy, he's Middle Eastern. I'm not really tripping on that. I don't care. He can be Spanish. I'm jumping in the cab. But I jump in the cab, and he said, hey, you know what? Let me ask you something. He said, something's wrong with my tire. Do you mind if I get pulled up, and get some air in my tire? And I'm looking around like, what? I'm thinking to myself, like, well, what the hell you pick me up for if you got something wrong with your tire? But I'm on the phone. I'm yapping with Prim. We just had a showcase. Everything's lovely. I'm like, I'm not really, too much on my mind. So I said, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, all right, man, just don't take long, if you're going to get some air in your tire. So he pulls up to this place on 11th. I think it's like 11th and 33rd. It's a tire place over that way. Either 10th and 11th. I can't even remember if it was 11th Avenue or 10th Avenue. I can't even remember. But all I can remember is we pulled up to the cat place, the tire place, and I'm still on the phone yapping with her about stuff and boys and guys and shit that didn't happen, and all I can remember is she said, you still in that cab? I'm like, you know what? Yeah. I'm like, where is he? So I realized they have actually jacked the car up, like to put a tire on. I'm like, I said, I think they've actually jacked this car up to put a tire on. So I'm looking around, and I'm like, I'm staying in this car. So I took my seatbelt off to get out of the car, and it's locked. So I said, Prim. I said, girl, this man got me locked up in this cab. So then I go to the other side, and I'm trying to get out, and it's locked. And not only is it locked, the handles that you pull up to unlock the daggone door, they're gone on both sides. So right at that moment, I'm thinking, are they trying to take me? Am I about to get taken? Like, are you serious? So Prim was like, well, call 911. I said, I'm not getting off the phone with you, Prima Donna. I said, you're going to have to call them. I said, let me tell you who it is. So I'm trying to get close to see the man's name. I can't see nothing because it's dark, and he don't have the lights on in the car. And I'm like, how did I get in this? This is the stupid shit that happens. Because when you think, oh, that'll never happen to me, you really don't really realize that stuff can go down with you like that in that fast. You know what I mean? So I'm freaking out, and I'm literally freaking out. Prim is telling me, Toni. I said, no, don't get off the phone with me. I'm at blah, blah, blah. I'm telling her where I'm located. I said, just call the cabs. Get on your house phone, So then I lay down, and I'm literally trying to kick the window out of the cab. I got on these boots that ain't got no heels. They got these wedge, they're comfortable boots. We just had a showcase. I ain't got time for no heels. So I got on these boots that don't do nothing. So I'm kicking the window. Nothing is happening. And I'm having a complete meltdown. So I look out the window. I mean, I have been in this cab for seemed like 5 to 10 minutes at this point now. So I look out the window, and coming out of the door is another Middle Eastern man with a knife, probably about 5 inches long. Y'all, I have never, ever talked about this because I was embarrassed. But I see them and I'm on the phone with Prim. I'm like, Prim, the guy got a knife. He has a knife. He has a knife. And the other one behind him, they see me on the phone. So the guy who had pulled up in the back, like I forgot to tell y'all this part, he had pulled up in like a Oldsmobile. But they see me, they clearly see me on the phone. They clearly see me, black woman, freaking out. I think this is what saved my life because I couldn't get out. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't get out the goddamn car. So he goes back to he takes the knife and puts it away and goes and gets in his car. And then the other car, the other guy who's driving my cab comes around. What's the matter? Kind of like the end of Thriller, when Michael Jackson is talking to the girl. You were scared? It was that scene. That's the freaking scene. So he said, what's the matter? And I'm looking at him and said, you open up this goddamn door. You open up this goddamn door. And I'm screaming. So he opened up the door and I pushed him. I said, what y'all got going on over here? What y'all got going over here? But I was still so scared because this guy hasn't really pulled off the one behind me. So I'm grabbing my bags and I'm running down the street with my bags. With my bags. And when I got into another car way down the streets, I told him to take me back around, make the block. Something just happened to me. And when I came back around, both of those cars were gone. And the guy said, do you want to call a car? I said, no, because they're not going to believe me. They're gone. I said, I'm wondering if the people in the tire place knows what was going on. And I never told nobody about that. So all this shit y'all hearing about, don't go near this and it's real, y'all. But I'm going to tell you something. After that situation happened to me, I ordered this little thing. And this will break a window underneath, even if you're in the water. Buy this. Get yourself some pepper spray. Get yourself some stick fighting classes. My friend Crystal Blake, she teaches all of that. Get yourself in great shape, because at the end of the day, these people are grabbing us up with any way they can. Knives. They're either they were going to cut me up and take all my organs, or they were going to try to sex traffic me. I don't know. But by the grace of God, I was saved, and I never told nobody about it. I finally told my brother about it last night. And I remember posting a little bit about it on Facebook, but I was so embarrassed. You get embarrassed because you're like, that'll never happen to me. That'll never happen to me. But when the shit is going down and it's really happening to you, you are in disbelief. You are in shock. And listen, be careful in these Ubers. Be careful in those yellow cabs. Be careful in the lifts. Be careful parking in parking lots. Traveling 2 and 3s. Don't park by cars that don't have license plates. Don't park by big old vans and stuff like that. Don't do none of that. I also remember a time I pulled up to a gas station. It wasn't even 6 months after that situation. A man pops up to my door. Same street, y'all. Same area. Like 6 or 7 months apart. And I was getting gas at this one location on 11th and like 50 something. And this is a gas station where they put the gas in for you. And a guy pulls up to my car and he's asking me to let the window down. And I just let it down about that. I said, what do you want? Because I'd had this crazy episode prior to this situation. He said, oh, I just got robbed and I just want to know if you would give me a ride to the bus station. I said, and so then the guy who's over the gas station goes, oh yeah, he did. He just got robbed. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is one of those situations again. And so I looked at him and I said, you need to just put the gas cap on my damn gas thing and get away from my car. And I turned around to him. I said, get away from my car, sir. I said, you think I'm stupid? You just got robbed. Why didn't you call the cops? And you think I'm stupid enough to let you in my car to give you a ride to the bus station? How crazy do I look? But I thought about it. I looked as crazy as I did when I allowed that man to drive me to that tire place when they were about to grab me up. You have to think, y'all. You have to think very fast, because these people are out to sex traffic us. They're out to get our organs. They're out to do all this stuff to us. So ladies, men, women, watch over your children. Ladies, watch over your persons. Watch over your friends. Do whatever you got to do to protect yourself. Buy your pepper spray. Buy, if you got an open carry, do that. If you got sticks, whatever. But protect yourself, and definitely get one of these in case you're in a car and the cab driver don't want to stop. You can clunk him upside the head with one of these, but make sure before you clunk him, you clunk that window out and get out of that car. If he comes after you, then you can use this thing. It's flimsy, but it's heavy, and it's heavy duty, and it'll break a glass even underwater. I don't know where I purchased this at. I was so scared that I actually ended up getting this from one of those hardware books that come to my house. And anyways, be careful, y'all. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, and Merry Christmas. Watch out for your loved ones, and be very, very careful while y'all out here, and share this video.